Happy New Year, everybody. Interest rates are coming down, but prices are still going up. And we have the list, the complete list, 22 states listed with the full link down below in the description. Plus, need to know how higher wages transition into less jobs and ultimately more expensive goods and services. Walmart is the enemy, or maybe it's Target. Watch and find out. Full links down below in the description. But wait, there's more, because it gets worse for full service restaurant workers starting in this state first. Don't get left out in the dark. Get all the details, breaking news, insider intel. I'm putting all the links down below for everybody, and everything is in the description. So thecooldown.com says new green concrete could change the construction industry and warns we are on the cusp of a second industrial revolution. A startup called Carbon Cure Technologies has come up with a way to limit the carbon pollution from concrete. And this came out just today, January 2nd, 2024. So again, Happy New Year, everybody. And it's a quick read, so I'll share some of it with you guys. Per the published post, concrete manufacturing is one of the world's leading sources of industrial pollution, accounting for roughly 7% of the world's total heat trapping carbon pollution every year, contributing to worsening air quality and the overall overheating of our planet. This is all according to the Wall Street Journal. And now, a startup called Carbon Cure Technologies has come up with a way to limit that carbon pollution by taking carbon dioxide and injecting it directly into the concrete itself. The carbon dioxide then reacts with the calcium ions in the cement to form a very hard substance called calcium carbonate, reducing the overall amount of cement needed and trapping carbon instead of sending it out into the atmosphere. Plus, Carbon Cure, which has gotten financially backed and financial backing from Amazon, Jeff Bezos's Amazon, and Microsoft, Bill Gates' Microsoft, is working with construction companies like Vulcan Materials to get its technology into more concrete. It refers to the end product as green concrete. Who would ever thought you would consider concrete to be technology? But yeah, there's going to be technology inserted into concrete, essentially creating green concrete. So they also said that injecting carbon dioxide isn't the only method that scientists have developed to make concrete more environmentally friendly. And researchers in Australia have begun adding coffee grounds to concrete, which they say can make the substance stronger while also providing a sustainable alternative to mined sand and preventing the coffee grounds from ending up in a landfill. And there's also a type of concrete called low carbon concrete, which replaces some of the cement in the concrete with alternative binding agents. And as cement is incredibly dirty to produce, this low carbon concrete has been used in a building already for Toronto's York University. And to wrap it all up, folks, Scott Shell of the environmental philanthropic organization Climate Works Foundation told the Wall Street Journal, in reference to the many new ways of reducing the environmental damage caused by concrete manufacturing, it feels like we are on the cusp of a second industrial revolution. And lastly, of course, another impactful way for concrete manufacturers to reduce their planet overheating pollution is to switch their operations from dirty energy sources like gas and oil to clean renewable sources like wind and solar. Brace yourself, folks. It's coming. It's happening. It's here and now. And based on my own personal independent research, as of December 2023, there are 39,784 concrete contractors in the United States alone. That's nearly 40,000 companies, businesses that employ concrete and cement construction workers, mixer truck drivers, journeymen, etc. And All these folks will ultimately need to go back to school for additional training and continuing education in order to keep up with the fast changing pace of this second industrial revolution that they're referring to. Or else, unfortunately, they will be deemed obsolete and potentially out of a job and unemployed. It almost sounds like they would need to be scientists or have a PhD in order to successfully pour this insane new concrete chemical reaction that they're talking about, and possibly further complicating the process and just delaying the critical path of most construction projects. And if you don't think that for 1 second that they haven't figured out a way to replace workers with AI, then I think it's about time you wake up, because you got another thing coming. But don't worry, don't panic, not yet. There's still time to get ready and prepare, because despite these advancements, most construction jobs are considered safe from automation for now. The industry is still experiencing a labor shortage and is considered to be slow in adopting new technologies, which inevitably slows down the integration of robots. However, moreover, the construction robots currently available are mainly adept at simple, repetitive tasks. You may have seen some of the videos of the Tesla robots or Elon Musk's robots and droids that he's got running around out there. I think one of them attacked him or something like that. However, just for example, AI is particularly effective in automating repetitive tasks, generating insights from large data volumes, predicting outcomes, and optimizing processes. So I would think of them as being more of a project manager and adjusting schedules based on productivity before you see them out there on the job sites moving dirt and wearing high reflective PPE. Now, in another example, some construction firms are using AI for tasks like project estimation, where it reportedly reduces about 70% of the workload. AI is also being utilized in areas such as employee conflict resolution, marketing, and recruiting, but they still require human oversight and intervention for setup and monitoring. Now, this is huge. This is important. Estimating. If you're estimating based on new construction, plan documents, PDFs, DWG files, AI can dive in there and automatically produce the takeoff that you would need for these estimates. And so that cutting out 70% of the workload would eliminate estimators tremendously. Estimators will find their greatest strength in non-new construction projects that don't have a set of plans created of the proposed construction, because AI isn't going to be able to necessarily go out there and take all the field measurements and do all the recon. But they're getting there, especially with the use of drones and other like laser measurement devices and technology and like facial recognition stuff. They're using that to scan, and then they can also go through previous documents and as-built to really get a lot of the information they need. Again, cutting down 70% of the workload. If they're cutting down 70% of the workload, that means they're cutting out 70% of the jobs, okay? AI is also being utilized in areas such as employee conflict resolution. We've already seen AI introduced in HR, human resources, okay? Marketing, yes, marketing, and recruiting for jobs, okay? But they still require human oversight and intervention for setup and monitoring, which opens up a new opportunity for folks out there who may be replaced in HR, or who may be replaced in marketing, or who may be replaced in recruiting. And instead of working directly with the people, now you can advance your skill set to work directly with AI, if you so choose, if you want to maintain employment. But regardless, don't fall back to sleep, folks, because it's only a matter of time before all of this changes, okay? And artificial intelligence is still significantly transforming the construction industry in a variety of ways, although it's not entirely replacing construction workers yet. And the primary areas where AI is making an impact include data strategy, we talked about, machine vision, and intelligent document processing. These advancements are streamlining various aspects of construction, such as project management, scheduling, predictive analytics, asset management, and enhancing the efficiency of the entire project lifestyle, like I just said. And remember that the automation potential varies across different construction occupations. For instance, roles like operating engineers have a high potential for automation due to the existence of technologies like autonomous heavy equipment. You've seen those graders out there, those front end loaders, those backhoes moving dirt, nobody driving them. But on the other hand, jobs like roofers, construction laborers, and sheet metal workers have a lower potential for automation because many tasks in construction are performed in unprecedented and ever-changing environments, as we discussed earlier in this video, making it technically challenging for me to say, but technically challenging to replicate these tasks using robots, like I told you. And overall, while AI and automation are reshaping the construction industry, they are more likely to augment human work rather than completely replace it. The future scenario will likely involve humans working alongside robots, focusing on tasks that require human skills and leaving repetitive and labor-intensive tasks to the machines, okay? And if you want to know more on which jobs are safe from AI just completely taking them over and replacing you, because essentially you don't want to find yourself in a situation where you wake up one day and find out that your paycheck has been stolen, then drop a comment down below and let me know. And if there's enough interest in that topic, I'll make that video. Otherwise, I'm not going to waste my time. Thank you guys for watching.